The hum of the ether's engines was a lullaby Elara had long forgotten how to sleep to. 3 years into her solo mission charting the uncharted fringes of the Orion Arm, solitude had woven itself into her bones like cosmic dust. The ship, a relic from the old Earth fleets, creaked under the weight of vacuum, its AI companion, affectionately dubbed Ghost, flickering holograms to stave off the silence. Captain Voss, anomaly detected at Vector 47 Theta, Ghost intoned, its voice a synthetic echo of her late mentor. Gravitational distortions inconsistent with known phenomena. Elara rubbed her eyes, the augmented lenses in her visor projecting star maps across her retinas. How inconsistent. Off the charts, quite literally. Recommend evasion. She smirked, fingers dancing over the console. When have I ever listened to you, Ghost? Plot intercept. The ether banked sharply, thrusters firing in a ballet of blue flame. As they closed on the anomaly, sensors lit up like a supernova. Not a black hole, not a wormhole, something else. A shimmer in the void, a tear in reality's fabric, exhaling tendrils of iridescent light. Docking protocols engaged automatically, but Elara suited up anyway, the EVA harness clamping around her with familiar indifference. Ghost, run diagnostics. If this is a derelict, I want full scans. Affirmative. Though I must protest. Protocol 7B, avoid unknown artifacts. Protocols for bureaucrats, she muttered, cycling the airlock. The hiss of decompression was her only goodbye. Outside, the anomaly resolved into a colossal structure. A polyhedron of obsidian facets, each surface etched with glyphs that pulsed like bioluminescent veins. No engines, no hull breaches, just an eternal drift through the stars. Elara's mag boots thudded softly against its side as she approached the central facet, her floodlight carving shadows from the abyss. The glyphs ignited at her touch, a cascade of azure fire racing across the surface. Her HUD screamed warnings, radiation spikes, temporal flux, but she was already falling. Not physically, but through layers of perception. Time folded like origami, and suddenly she wasn't alone. A figure materialized beside her, herself, younger, eyes wide with the fire of academy graduation. Elara. The apparition whispered, voice tinny over an impossible comms link. You shouldn't be here. The hallucination. No. It was real, echoes, Ghost would say later. But in that moment, it was terror and triumph intertwined. Past me, Elara gasped, what is this place? The younger self glanced at the glyphs, fingers tracing patterns that mirrored Elara's own scars. The Echo Vault. Built by the architects, precursors who wove time like thread. They left it as a mirror, to reflect choices unmade. Elara's mind reeled. The vault wasn't a ship, it was a nexus, a library of what-ifs. As she delved deeper, visions assaulted her, alternate lives branching like fractals. In one, she never joined the fleet. Earthbound, she married Kai, her academy rival turned lover, their home a modest dome on the Martian plains. Laughter echoed, children's voices, the patter of tiny feet on regolith floors. But then, the plague. The one that claimed billions when her expertise might have saved them. Guilt gnawed at her spectral form. See, younger Elara urged, you chose the stars to escape that fate. But was it escape, or exile? Another echo pulled her under, the mission's true end, not the sanitized logs. The ether collides with debris, Ghost's final words a garbled, I love, before systems fail. Elara, adrift, watches her oxygen dwindle, the galaxy indifferent. No rescue, no legacy, just a frozen corpse tumbling into eternity. Tears froze on her cheeks inside the helmet. I can't go back. You can, the vault hummed, its voice a chorus of 1,000 timelines. Glyphs reformed, offering a nexus point, a single intervention. Rewrite the debris field, save the ether. Or seal the vault, silencing these tormenting echoes forever. Elara hesitated, the weight of infinities pressing down. Back on Earth, Kai waited in that other life, unaware. Her research could have cured the plague, spared the colonies. But here, in the void's embrace, she'd forged something unbreakable, resolve. The stars weren't kind, but they were hers. No, she declared, voice steady. I choose this path. All of it, the losses, the loneliness. It's mine. The younger self nodded, fading with a sad smile. Then echo forward, Captain. Let your light ripple. The glyphs dimmed, the vault ceiling with a sigh that vibrated through her suit. Elara propelled back to the ether, the structure shrinking to a speck in the rear sensors. Ghost greeted her with feigned nonchalance, anomaly neutralized. Or did you make a friend? Something like that, she replied, shedding the suit. As the ship accelerated away, a new alert pinged, a distress beacon, faint but growing. Not from her past, but her future, colonies in peril, calling for the rogue who charted the uncharted. Elara plotted the course, a grin splitting her face. The void had shown her echoes, but she would be the thunderclap that followed. In the endless night, one life, fully lived, outshone 1,000 half-dreams. Ghost dimmed the lights for her watch. Rest now, Captain. The stars await your story. And for the first time in years, Elara slept without